This semi truck got ran off the road today and had to cut through the parking lot of the gas station where we were pumping gas. And I'll tell you how in just a minute. So the day started off with me and a friend of mine. We were just going to go for a ride. Had the day off. We were just going to go hit some back roads. I met him at his house. We're going to go try to find some curvy country roads. So here's a few highlights of some of the roads we were riding on. Right there, I believe that's the old distillery building on Distillery Road. I think that's the building that the distillery was in. Old Greenbrier Distillery. It's like one of the oldest whiskeys in Tennessee. And now we're stopping for lunch at Granny's Diner or Kitchen, something. Granny's something. And it was pretty good. Food was pretty good. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. We both definitely agreed we would eat there again. I got a hamburger and onion rings, and Carl got meatloaf and mashed potatoes and macaroni, cheese. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty cool place. So after lunch, we're going to go hit some back roads. I don't have much gas, so we can't mess around for too long. So we hit a few back roads. And then we start making our way back to Greenbrier, or I guess Ridgetop. I'm not real familiar with this area. This is my friend's stomping ground, so he knows where to go. So we're eventually going to get to a gas station, and there's some really good roads around here. It's the great thing about living in where we live in Tennessee, is there's so many curvy roads. That's one thing after watching YouTube, I see where there's some people that live in other states and they're not near as lucky as we are living in Tennessee, being motorcycle riders. Okay, so now we're stopping at the Shell in Ridgetop and fixing to get some gas. All right, now here in just a second is when that truck is going to have to cut through the parking lot. He gets ran off the road. Now there was an ambulance. Okay, here it comes. Full speed, goes down that lane of pumps. Luckily, we didn't pull there to get gas. Luckily, we wasn't on the outside pumps because he had to go down that lane right there. I'm fixing to run it in slow motion. You'll see what happened was there was a blue car that pulled out in front of this truck. He cut him off. He pulled out in front of him. There was an ambulance coming out of the street, across the street, and I believe that blue car was just trying to get out of the ambulance's way. Here's a still shot of that blue car. It's one of those little bitty cars too. Pulls right out in front of this truck. He has to run off the road, come down through the pump lanes to avoid that car. So we're all like, golly, we can't believe we just saw that. Here's the owner coming out, and we're all just kind of discussing what just happened. So it was definitely something. I've never seen anything like that. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, so that was it. Luckily, nobody got hurt. It was a miracle that truck didn't hit anything. Luckily, he didn't hit the gas pumps where we were. So it's amazing the things that you see out on the road. It's definitely dangerous out there. So anyway, we spent the rest of the day, or at least a couple more hours, finishing our ride, going and hitting some more of the back roads around Greenbrier and Ridgetop and Jolton area and stuff. So here's a few highlights from the rest of our ride for y'all to enjoy.